Welcome folks, I'm Rob, it's another Rob Plays, and this week we're looking at Apache Strike. Yeah, I know there's been a little bit of helicopter plane coverage lately. Keep it on. Anyway, this one was originally written for the classic old black and white Maxim. I remember playing it on a friend in high school's machine, and that originally came out in 1987. It sort of indicates on the loading title pick there. The 64 conversion was published by Activision and converted by a group called FACS, presuming because it was all in caps in the instruction book, and published in 1989. It's the year 1997, so, well, kind of a little ahead of the game now. And your basic mission is to fly through 40 cities and take out something called strategic defense computers. In other words, you've got to save the day by stopping nukes. Anyway, so you can actually pick your level. I'll start from level 1, and like any good games, it's got everything saved on disk. So let's load let's go into the first stage, and we'll bring this up. There's something there. Seeing that loading text in the ROM font always feels a little unprofessional. And then there's the that loading picture with title picture with loads of color clash. Always feels a little odd as well. And yeah, now we're loading. Unfortunately, it is a disc-only release, as you'd expect for American release by that point. But here we go. We're almost coming in now. This first load takes a while, and well, second load because there's the load to boot the game up. And it's not as bad after this point. Look between those. Yeah, I thought it was faster than this. There we go. So it tells us we are heading to Novgorod, first stage. So the basic idea is you need to find the SDC. To find that, now you can have a look. We sort of got, oh, that was a bad start. Anyway, so you've got your map. So if you look at the screen, you've got most of it's that 3D view, pretty much self-explanatory there. Then you've got and then you've got the radar on the top right. That's sort of like your get going. That is kind of your sort of overhead map. I'm doing terribly. I had a much better run earlier. And you can sort of use that to plan. Then you've got that compass with the distance gauge, so which is like 12. That one tells you, basically points to the SDC. Then you've got your lives, fuel, bonus, speed, and altimeter. You can control your speed with the function keys. F1 puts you into a hover. F3 puts you at slow speed. That is the SDC. So to take the SDC out, use missiles. That's spacebar. SDC is destroyed. We've beaten the first stage. Now that's kind of something I don't like so much. Is it doesn't really, most flight simulators, you've got a little targeting crosshair that you can use to line up with targets. Doesn't seem to be the case here, so especially with those sprites, it's a little odd to line up. And beating the first stage, taking out all the enemies. There was a little text scanner under the radar. Kabylie. And it's nighttime now. So the basic core loop is pretty much there. There's not many changes from... Oh, that's good. Starting a new stage resets all your lives, so that's very handy. And if chain gun fire isn't... Maybe I should go into a hover when that stuff starts happening. So your enemies for the rest of the level really are a combination of tanks and planes. Yeah, those are planes. Alright. And then your Apache, of course, has two weapon systems, being your chain gun, which is activated by hitting fire, and your missiles, which is space. Now, missiles do cost you 5 points to use, so you really only want to save them as last resort, especially because as you expect, you need those. Those are the only thing you can take out the SDCs. Like your tank and jet enemies can be shot down with your normal guns, and it's just a case of lining up. Let's see. Okay. Big hit there. Let's get some speed up. SDC sighted. Yep. Oh, we're pulling away from it. Okay, let's line up. Find this SDC. So really, it's... I think one of the sort of simplistic visual design helps the frame rate up, because the C64 is not a machine that's really known for handling good 3D. And think about it, the frame rate's actually pretty nice here. Like, it's playable enough. Oh, we don't want to crash. We do not want to crash at all. 3. Alright, now I see the SDC stop. There it is. Oh! Oh, that's game over. That is game over. Let's do another run. We wasted too much time loading loading our first stage. It doesn't feel fair to end it there. Anyway. Alright. We're back here, back on stage 2. And let us definitely take out that. So one enemy left. So you know more of them wander around. You really only have to take a couple out to get the bonus points. Yeah, and that's that tank gone. Clip that corner. I seem to do that a fair few times in real life, though. Thankfully not in a helicopter. Alright, let's see this. Controls feel good. I mean, I can't complain about the controls. Function keys, you get used to having to switch speeds, and there's a little lag there. But you know, that's playing with 30-year-old computer equipment, so who knows? Okay. 26 blocks. Is it 20 blocks, or is it just distance? I think it's just distance. We've got the bonus for taking out the enemies. All systems go. I do love that little crash effect when you get shot down as well. But hey, okay, 12, 11, 10. Probably want to turn soon. Yep. Let's turn. Let's knock the cloud into the corner. 6, 5. We're going to see that SDC come up momentarily. 2, 1. I think you got to be really close. So let's stop here. 1. Oh no, it's a little high. 2. No, it's a little out of range. Okay. There we go. One downside is we lost all our score. Which I guess that's an up and down for you. I think, yeah, I do feel like watching the levels, there's not really, like, they don't really have, like, custom level design, or they don't have anything unique. It's the same sort of structure, just coloured. Because I restart. Yeah, no, I thought it was continuing. It's not. Because that was level 2, so. Okay. We should turn around now, so let's stop. Pull the helicopter around. It's interesting, like, I don't know if it's just that classic thing where in the US, you know, the 64 was in decline by 89, and it's one of those games that did really make much impact, because it's one I never really seemed to get talked about. It's not I don't know if it's particularly rare. I mean, I was lucky, my copy was actually a sealed copy I picked up, which is very lovely, and it's, you know, it's not Even in like I don't think it gets talked about much in general, which is a bit of a shame. It's unique enough shooter, and yeah, sure. Oh, and sure, it's simplistic visually, but it is kind of something that shows that the poor humble 64 can actually do some good 3D. Anyway, we're pulling away, so let's stop, flip around. It does get a little annoying sometimes that you essentially have to reorient yourself when you do die, because you're not sort of picked up where you were spawned from. Okay, that enemy's done. I'm just going to get ourselves to the SDC. Okay. Put that to a stop. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Come on, 15, 14, 13, 10. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's mile. I don't know. I really don't know what that distance range is. And I kind of do wish it had like... No, it wasn't fun. Okay. Yeah, we go. SDC is destroyed. Now let's go to level 3. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Like, I haven't played it much in a while. Like I said, as a kid, I only played it once on my friend's old Mac, and black on white, kind of not as visually exciting as what you get here on the 64. And I can't remember much of. I don't think I've tried the PC version, and I can't remember shots of it from like Moby games. I was hoping to take that damn tank down from behind. Oh well. Oh, crack. That crash sequence never gets old. It's no Alley Cat, which is probably still my favourite death sequence in a 64 game. But, oh, was I hit? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm hit because I've got something damaged. Fuel pod damaged. Oh, that's never good. Alright, let's come to a stop. Turn around. No, let's not turn around yet. I said let's not turn around yet. Yeah. Just, the joystick itself responds nice. Oh. But yeah, it's the keyboard for speed control that does it, and that's probably what feels frustrating more than anything. 15, 14. I think if it was, if the keyboard controls handled as nicely as the joystick ones, and I'm dead, so that's game over. So does Apache Strike. I actually kind of digging that. I've had a good play of it, and I kind of really enjoyed it. It's good to have played that one, which I haven't played in a while, probably since I actually acquired it. It's actually good fun, really nicely done. It's a little different from your standard shooter fare, but the 64 does a really good job of it in my book. So do go, hit up GameBase or whatever, check it out. I don't know how popular it is in terms of copies. Like, my copy was like, when I picked it up ages ago, it was like, I think the only one I saw at the time. But yeah, like I said, well worth checking out. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. As always, please do leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It always helps. Do consider subscribing as well if you haven't. New videos are out Friday. And I usually try to cover what I can. Comments and discussion are always welcome. I do actually like getting discussions about these with folks. I think that's the most interesting thing. So with that, thank you very much for watching. And I'll catch you all next time.